Hey, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of our challenge, our intentional gratitude group. The goal and vision for our group that me and Nicole had in doing this month was to take it a little step further than the time we did before with the intentional gratitude, was to more so take a look at ourselves and our personal life and kind of reevaluate if we're living our best life, and to look at some key components in that life. Last week, Nicole touched on our core values, which I think is foundational when it comes to really evaluating what's important to us, especially in this time that we're going through right now. And this week, I'm going to touch a little bit on our time management. It's funny because when we started talking about putting this group together, and we kind of talked about time management and talked about some tips and some brainstorming and some ideas, I never thought that it would be in the context of this self-isolating and self-distancing kind of thing that we're going through in the world. So with that being said, it also gives us a lot more time to put these things into practice and really reevaluate our lives and our priorities. And one thing that I really want us to ask ourselves this week is, what do we want to accomplish in our life? Because we are all given the same 24 hours every single day. And what we do with that is how we spend our time is with things that are important to us. Things that are important to us, we're going to give our time and energy to those things. So if we haven't really taken that time to self-evaluate what we want to accomplish in our life and what direction we want to go, what goals we want to set, then if we don't, we're not going to arrive at a place that we don't know where we're traveling to. So we really need to have that clear direction of how we're spending our time, because it's amazing how fast time passes us by. Two things that I say again and again and again is that we need to be intentional in everything that we do, especially with our time, and we need to be consistent, because if we're consistent in the little things become the big things in our lives. And we always find time for the things that are important to us. So if you guys are doing these challenges this week, I want us to take a few minutes, and you can pause me right now, or you can just make a note and do it later. But write down your priorities, even if it's your top 3 priorities in your life. And I mean, for me, when I look at my own life, my priorities are my family, my career, and my health. So when I'm doing things and I'm living my best life, when I'm spending my time focusing on those areas and giving my time to things that benefit my family, giving my time to things that benefit my career, giving time to things that benefit my health, because those things are lining up with my core values, then I'm starting to live my best life. And I'm going to be successful in those areas that I give time and energy to, which is really powerful. Something that I never really had time for before, I'll be honest. I know Nicole is fantastic at this, and she'll probably comment on it later this week, is time blocking. There is power in time blocking, especially if you're self-employed. And especially for me, working from home and the kids and juggling and everything like that, I find that one thing kind of rolls into another. I'm working, and then I hear the laundry beep, and then the kid says something, and it's amazing how time just all of a sudden it's dinner time and the day's gone. So it's really important, and this is what I'm going to challenge everyone this week, is to actually take a calendar. You can print it off. You can print off a week calendar off your computer. You can, if you already have an agenda, or even a blank piece of paper, and just go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and really make note and physically write down where you're spending your time. Now, I know when I say that, this week is kind of the exception, that we're home, we're not doing our normal to-dos with work and everything like that. But this is really giving us a really clear time being home, and all those distractions of the world being put aside to see how we're spending that time. I'm challenging myself, and I challenged myself last week to start doing it. I have an agenda book here, and you can see that this is my week coming up. I'm starting to time block things that I know that I have to do. I'm also going to take it a step further and time block times, things that I want to do. So whether it's I'm going to time block, walk, because I know I have sometimes the greatest intentions, but those things necessarily don't always get done. So I'm going to set some focus time for my career, some focus time for the kids, some time blocking for, healthy walks and exercises, things that are important that line up with my core values and my priorities. And that's my health, my career, my family. So that's the challenge that I have for you this week, is to actually write down how you're spending your time, even if you just want it to be Monday and then block it into morning, afternoon, and evening. You don't have to do it hour by hour. You can do it in blocks like that. And we're going to check in towards the end of the week and see kind of what everyone's thoughts, feedback, if they're realizing, hey, I'm wasting a lot of time and I'm not really focusing on living my best life because I'm not spending my time doing activities that line up with my values and where I want my life to head and what I want to accomplish in my life. Also, another part of the challenge is we want to celebrate people. That has been put on my heart so much right now, is to really celebrate people. And we have a tool. Everybody in this group has a free account. Some people are on different types of accounts, but everybody, regardless, is set up with an account if you're in this group to send cards. So my challenge is this week, because we can't physically celebrate people, is to send 3 to 5 cards. Now, the beautiful thing about these cards is that you can upload a picture. There's my grandparents and my kids right on the front of the card. You can put pictures on the inside. You can take it straight off Facebook. You can take it straight off your phone, and you can upload pictures and send out something, because that is going to completely change somebody's day. We just want to celebrate people. I'm going to be doing that as soon as I get off this call. I'm going to start sending out and celebrating some people, letting people know that you're thinking about them, even though you're not with them right now, or that, if somebody's going through something or a struggle, just a little note of encouragement goes a long way. And people put all their positive things on Facebook. This is something I love to do. You can go on Facebook. You can see somebody hit an accomplishment this week. They posted a beautiful family picture or something. Take it off, send it to them. It's going to change their day. Anyways, thank you guys for hopping on. I'm looking forward to our check-in towards the end of the week to let us know how everybody did with their time blocking goals. And if you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you guys soon.